swinging. Derek Collins. Swinging. Derek Collins. Swinging. Derek Collins. Swinging. Derek Collins. Swinging. Derek Collins.
There we go. Hello. All right, guys. I'm in the green jersey. I had to show some support for Boban. Love that guy. But man, a very, very disappointing loss. Obviously, it sucks that we didn't have Luka in there. I get it. It's part of it. Sorry, guys. I'm eating my dinner, too, because I didn't really get to eat, but it is Taco Bell tonight. But thank you, Hula Mall, Trump 2024. But yeah, it was such a disappointing game. I mean, the first quarter might have been the most miserable thing I've ever watched. It took at least, it didn't take that long, but excuse me, it took like 10 minutes just to get a point, a bucket. But guys stepped up. I mean, that was the big thing. We can look at the score here, box score. Obviously, you saw Dinwiddie didn't have a very good game, but the bench outscored your starters. Okay, that's crazy. Just two guys themselves had more than the starters. The starters had 54 points. With Wood and Hardaway. Now, granted, Hardaway took a lot of shots, but it was much needed. These guys got to find their shot. You definitely wanted to see more out of Bullock. That sucks to see him play 33 minutes and not even get a basket. I mean, he was 0 for 6 out there, 0 for 12, if we really want to get down to it. Yeah, it was 3.5 minutes until the first Dallas goal. You mean basket, guys, basket. But yeah, I also was very shocked. I get it. I've talked to Kenyon Martin Sr. before, great dude, but the technical, that was bad, by the way. I mean, I'm not one to sit here and like cry about anything, but that was bad. That was a really bad technical. I mean, you need him in the face. It kind of looked like he got a freaking, I'm not gonna lie, it looked like he got a black eye, but it just, to me, it was just a bad performance. This is what we needed to see from our guys with not having Luka. We needed to see what it was going to be out there. I'm not going to lie. I know Mike, and I wish he was here, has something against Campazzo. Obviously, little guy out there. He reminds me of I guess you could say like a JJ Barea. Now, JJ is definitely better, but he's able to move the ball around. He does try to get a little fancy with the passes, but I like it. I like what he was doing. He has a lot of energy. He busted his ass out there. He knew this is his time to shine. He did everything he was supposed to do to make that happen. So I really, I liked what I saw from him. I don't even know how to say Nitkinia, however you say his name. I haven't seen him play period until this year. That was the first time I've really watched him play besides preseason game. I mean, he didn't look too bad. I mean, maybe he was a little nervous with the ball, but he didn't look too bad. Christian Wood, though, I mean, he was balling out. He had to do everything he could do, or everything he could, to keep this team in it. 26 points. I mean, he was out there rebounding. I mean, he had 8 rebounds tonight, which was big. Dorian Finney-Smith had 8 rebounds too. Dorian, I want to see more. We got to get him going. He's one of the guys we got to count on. I mean, out of your starters, I'm counting on Dorian, Bullock, Dinwiddie, and Green's helping out. But I mean, we got to get more. We got to get more out of these guys. I agree. Hulimal, you're right. He needs help. He needs his Pippen to his MJ. I agree with that. I thought it was called a goal in basketball. My bad. No, it's a bucket. Buckets, baby. Buckets. Hope you guys don't mind me crushing Taco Bell while we talk about this. But I want to see you guys. Look, I want your thoughts. I mean, obviously, we don't. I don't have Bassick with me today. Let me ask you this too. Bertans was in for 3 minutes. That's all he did. He got 3 points. What are we doing? I know we got to probably ease him into it, but what was that? 3 minutes? I can go out there and play 3 minutes if that's the case. So give me what you guys think. What, some thoughts. What did you see tonight? What was something that stood out to you that you think needs to be talked about? Otherwise, you're going to hear the sounds of me eating Taco Bell. Yes, you're right, Snag. I mean, obviously this is not a game that we want to lose. We shouldn't have lost. But granted, we got to give Luka his time off. I mean, we rely on him so much, and this actually tonight shows a lot of it. Now, granted, we took a lot of good shots, and the baskets just they weren't falling. The buckets weren't going. That's part of the game. I get it, but they got to keep going and keep pushing. But you got to get more out of it. Like, Bullock's got to keep shooting. When you know that Luka's not playing, guys got to step up. This is your time to shine. I think Timmy did a great job. I mean, obviously 28 points, that was big. Granted, he took a lot of shots, but that's what you got to do when you know that's your opportunity. Luka's not out there. He had to step up. He had to do his part. What's up, Snyder Man? Diarrhea, yes. And I got quite a bit. I'll explain my order in a little bit. But let's stick to the Mavs talk. I want to see what you guys think. What did you guys see that stood out tonight? What was your biggest disappointment? What was your biggest positive? What do you guys got? I agree Luka will eventually one out if we don't do anything. I get that. But a part of me feels like Luka's not the type of guy, though, to go chase. Like, go be with a team that's stacked. I think he wants to kind of do things on his own, just like he was when he was with Slovenia, when he played the Olympic Games. Shooting percentage was real bad. I mean, as a team, they shot 21% from the from the 3-point line, 30% for the field. I mean, the only positive that you can really sit there and say was they were 94 or 95% from the free throw line. That's huge, but the rest of the stuff's not falling. You're 12 of 55 from the 3-point line and 31 of 102. So, I mean, it's definitely not going to win games. You're absolutely correct. It's a tough performance. But again, it's going to be the same things. We're going to talk about this the entire time, every single time. This shows you how much we rely on Luka. And that's tough. We have got to have help for Luka. Dinwiddie can't do it by himself out there. Dorian, I mean, that's my guy, so I'm definitely going to stick up for him and Hardaway because I'm going to back them up on that. Christian Wood played out of his ass. He played a great game. That was by far one of the best performances I've seen of him. I mean, I'm probably seen better, but yeah, it's just not good. I mean, we shot 55 shots to their 22. They were 45% from the 3-point line. And 46% from the field. That's tough. That's a tough day at the office. We gotta do better, The ball handling I thought was much better. Did a very good job of that, moving around, but still, like, gotta get those buckets. Snag, I appreciate that. Yeah, he really has. He has not been playing very good. Sorry about that. Bullock's got to get it going. Mike talks about this all the time when we talk about it. Bullock is one of those guys that he finds his shot late. We can't wait. We need you to find it now. That's why, it sucks. He does turn it around in whatever, December, January. But the bad thing about that is we need you now. We can't wait until then. So that's the part that sucks is we need you to get things going now, bud. These games matter. I promise this game's going to come back. It will definitely. Oh, I saw those. I don't want that though. Ed told me about it. We do need those. Yes, Taco Bell, Dinner of Champions. We did talk about that. Like with Bullock, he needs to get things going. That's why me personally, I believe in him. I know he's going to get the job done. He's going to bounce back. He's going to be fine. I don't think we're going to have to wait until January, but he's shooting 29% from the field, 29% on threes. Well, at least he's consistent. He's going to get it together. I promise you, he has to keep shooting. If you want somebody to figure something out, they have to keep doing it. He's just it'd be different if he was missing like bad, like airballing or backboard, whatever, just really bad shots. They're not. He's missing off the rim. It's getting, it's a bag bounce off of the rim, whatever. He's right there. It's just one tick, one little thing, and he's going to be dialed in. I would say he trusts his shot more than Kleber trusts his. Kleber will not. He is very hesitant on his shot. Mavs need more reliable scores. I agree. We can't. It's 100%. Outside of Luka, you have Dinwiddie and Wood right now. Those are your guys that are actually putting up the points. Hardaway did tonight. Hardaway hasn't been, though. We can say that. Hardaway has not. It's very huge to see what he did today. That was big. But guys like Dorian, he needs to be a guy that we really count on. Bullock needs to get it going. Hardaway has to keep this consistency. They need another big name to take some pressure off of Luka. No, they don't. The thing is, they don't need a big name. That's not true. You don't need a big name. They just need help. They need somebody there, a ball handler, a big man, shooter, whatever. They just need a guy. It doesn't have to be a big name guy. I mean, it's just a tough. Oh man, I would kill to see Lillard here. Are you kidding me? I would go absolutely nuts for that. Yeah, you'd have double digits assists for sure. He'd be assist king. Bring back Dirk. Dirk. I don't know if Dirk's legs can hang with that. Or handle that, I should say. Oh wow, the Suns are well. Oh, I can imagine. Dirk beat the shit out of his body. Jordan Clarkson. You have to help me out with that. I'm not good with all the I don't have as much basketball knowledge when it comes to other players as Mike does. Mike's really, really good at that. We've talked about how I need to be better. Am I pitching in 2023? I mean, that's the goal. But yeah, I mean, Dirk beat the shit out of his body for 21 years. I mean, that's incredible. So a lot of respect to him there. Hats off to Dirk, the legend, the GOAT, one of a kind. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Oh, that was his quote. Of course. He did do it all with one team, which, I mean, that's hard to find. You're not going to find that too often with sports, especially with how things are now. Tano, I appreciate you coming in wanting to talk baseball, but just talking Mavs right now. We can talk about baseball some other time, man. Just saying. Nothing. No hard feelings. I'm hoping Luka definitely, I feel like, will have that same loyalty. But at the same time, you gotta give him something, though. Dirk got pieces. They gave him pieces. Luka needs that too. You got to do the same thing for Luka. This is hands down, the best player in basketball right now. I mean, if he's not the best, he's number 2 right now. I mean, you went up against a young Houston Rockets team. One of the questions I saw on my Twitter, I forgot about that. I should add this in there. With that starting lineup today that we threw up, how many games would we win? Out of 82 games, how many do we win? I'm actually curious what you guys think. I would say 20. 20 is the max. Okay, 30? Damn, you think 30 wins? This is without Luka, remember. This is a lineup that was the starters tonight. Low 20s, yeah. Would we have a better record at the end of the day than the Houston Rockets? I'm done eating tacos, so now I can actually give you guys my full attention. Would we have a better record than the Houston Rockets? Right now. Maybe 2025. So right now the Rockets are 3-12. All right. Mavs are 8-6. Would the Mavs have a better record than 3-12 right now with that starting lineup? I'm actually curious to see what you guys think of that, because I think it's a good question to ask with what we just saw today. I'm not sure how many of our stars we stars on other teams. Maybe Dorian. So, excuse me. From the starters right now, Dorian would definitely be a starter. Dinwiddie would definitely be a starter. That's it. That's in that starting lineup right now. 2 of our 5 guys would have been starters elsewhere. That's personally how I could see that. And it's just it's tough. This loss is going to bother me, and I really do wish Mike was here, but I get it, and it's just going to bother me because we are a better team than that. It was definitely an off night for Dorian. It was completely off for Bullock. He's still off. We got to get him right. Powell, pretty good, pretty decent game. He did what he needed to for us for the most part. Dinwiddie had an off game. I mean, Green, he didn't play as much, but he held it together for us. And then you look down at the bench, Bertans, I don't know what was going on there. 3 minutes is weird to me. Again, I don't know. Hardaway, he played one of his better games. A lot of shots, but he had to. Christian Wood, pretty good game for us. That was big. That's a big game right there. Nick, however you say his name. Don't know anything about him. That's really the first time I've really seen him live. Campazzo, I just like the energy. He was moving the ball around for us very well, so I'm okay with that. That helps. But yeah, looking back, and yes, the Orlando loss, that's definitely another one too. That's tough. But this team, we just got to be better. We have to be better when we don't have Luka on the court. Even when he comes off the court to come out. So, for instance, he always plays long in the first quarter, pretty much plays the entire first quarter and sits almost the entire second quarter. That's where that chemistry should already be there. We should have been A-okay going into that second quarter with the way that Luka, we should go into that second quarter knowing we don't have Luka. Now we need to see our guys step up. That's when the time is that those guys need to step it up. Obviously, they're going to step it up when Luka's out there, but now there is no Luka. Everything's on you guys. We got to pick it up. And you can see the leadership skills out there. Dinwiddie today was all over the guys, getting them going. And he didn't have a good game, but he was still being such a good team player, pushing those guys. I can see that from my seats. I can hear it. I can hear the voice. I can hear what he's saying. He's pushing those guys. He's getting them going. And he was never... And the other thing, too, I do want to bring this up because it sucks. Dinwiddie made the comment about the refs. I've talked about this on the fan. You're going to deal with that now. This is part of the game. It's shitty. It really is. But the refs, that's how they're going to be. You're not going to get calls anymore. You're going to get some bad calls the entire time because they know they can push those buttons. Luka has to stop getting technicals. It's simple thing. Don't let the refs control the game. You control the game. Do your thing. They're going to call bad calls. Fuck it. We got to get... It's tough to do. I know that because I've been around it. I play professional sports. I know when an umpire makes a bad call, it's a hard thing to let go. You want to fight back at him, yell at him and everything. I get it. But this is just one of those times, But yeah, that's a tough loss, man. You don't want to see that. Oh, it's tough. It really is. Too good of a team. We are too good of a team. But I will say it's going to be interesting. We will be back here on Friday. We'll be doing the game. I definitely won't be able to on Sunday just because I'm going to be in Florida. I'm going to a golf tournament thing with John Daly. It's one of his charity events, so I will be there. So unfortunately, I will be missing you guys on Sunday. But Friday, we'll be back at it again. Let's see, who are they playing? Oh, it's the Denver Nuggets. That's a good one, too. Luka will be back though. He continues to ball out for us. That's the main thing. I mean, Luka's doing great things. He's carrying this team. He's doing good. I'm gonna check Twitter to see if anybody had said anything about the Mavs talk, but he's doing his part. I mean, he's doing everything he can. Yeah, this is it's so tough. People are playing Call of Duty. I love it. So yeah, we're in Florida. I'm in Florida right now. We're gonna be in Tampa area. But yeah. Well, guys, I appreciate you coming and hanging out with me and kind of venting it out. I know that Mike wasn't here. It's very entertaining when we got Mike. I try to get you guys more involved when it comes to this. This is one of those nights, man. We all want to sit here and talk, get that crap off of our chest because it sucks. You don't want to go through all this. This is a terrible, terrible loss. Yes, it's perfect group therapy to sit here and vent it out with each other. We are definitely the better team, but it just sucks that we let Houston get this one. One positive I can say, and a shout out to the man. I got his jersey on. Boban had himself a nice video tribute. I love that. It was very good to see him out there. I hate seeing him in Rocket Red, but got a lot of respect for that guy. He is one of my favorites. I know he doesn't get to play that much, but he is still one of the greatest dudes. Super nice human being. Just love that guy to death. But I will see you guys on Friday. It's either going to be after the game, could be during the game. I'm not sure, but I do want to say I appreciate it. You guys, this is what this is all about. Get here, vent it out, show our Mavs love together. Again, it's been fun. I appreciate you guys. And I will see you guys on Friday. Probably going to be streaming tomorrow, possibly. We shall see. But in the meantime, I will see. I actually might be streaming during the day tomorrow, just so you know. Daytime stream. Look out for it. It'll probably be mid-afternoon. But I will catch up with you guys then. Appreciate you guys jumping in here, talking some Mavs basketball, vent it out. Let's sleep this one off. It definitely sucks. Houston is not the better team than us, but they were tonight. We move forward to get ready for Denver Nuggets on Friday at 7:30. Let's get a dub. Let's just bounce back. Let's say screw it. Let's get that bounce back dub. Until then, I'll see you guys later. You guys all have a good bed. You know what that's all about. Good night.